Are you getting messages or getting feelings like you have a calling in life and you really aren't sure if you should follow that message or follow that calling, or you're ignoring it? You don't want to face it. Maybe you think you don't know enough about it, or you don't know what to do to go about bringing it about. You do not have to be spiritual or psychic or intuitive or in contact with your guides. I mean, you are always in contact with your guides, and your guides will continue to get information to you, whether you're aware that that's where it's coming from or not. Uh, it'll be things like just you'll read something and you'll be like, oh, that's kind of funny. I was thinking about that yesterday. Yeah, you'll hear a song on the radio, or a song will pop into your head and you haven't heard this song in a long time. Yeah, that's how they do it. They give you messages, numbers. If you start seeing sequences of numbers, a lot of times you'll start seeing like 1111, or 444, 222, 333. You'll notice it on everything. You'll see it on license plates. You'll see it on receipts. You'll see it on the clock. You'll see it on your phone. You'll see it on your computer. It'll come up over and over and over again. And if they really, really have a message for you, they'll repeat it over and over and over again. So you'll see like 444 5 times in a day. So if you're seeing signs like this, or you see something and it sparks a feeling inside like, that might be a message for me. That would be an indication it's a message for you. Okay? So pay attention to it. You can get books on angel numbers. You can go on the internet and just type in angel number and whatever the number is. And information will come up about it. But if you're seeing things that make sense but don't make sense, start listening a little bit more intently, and maybe even ask, talk out loud to your guides and ask them to give you a sign. You can talk to them in your head as well, and they will answer you. You do have to pay attention pretty closely to the answer. But you can ask them things like, what is the truth about this situation? Make it, tell me, and make it so plain and clear that I cannot mistake it. And they will do exactly that. They will give you a message about whatever it is that they're trying to communicate to you, or whatever you want to know. If you're at a crossroads in your life and you're thinking, gee, I don't know what to do yet, or I don't know what I'm going to do next, you can ask. Ask, what is your purpose? What is your purpose in life? What is the thing that you're supposed to be doing? Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we know kind of the general gist of the topic, but we don't know specifically, so that we can really dig in and start working on it, or start, learning about it. So just communicate. But if you're feeling now, these days, let's see, where are we? We are in like July of 2024, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, this could be You could be watching this video 2 years from now. If you are feeling called to take up a study or follow a specific path in life, you need to do it. You need to get on the train and follow it, because it is your guides, your guardian angel, your angelic team, your higher self telling you that this is the way. This is what will bring you joy and happiness in your life, will bring you prosperity. It will bring you whatever it is that you desire in life. You can get that. You can have that. But you have to work with your spiritual team. And it's kind of a give and take, you know? I work for angels, okay? They ask me what to do. They ask me to do something and I ask them how high. You want to work with your spiritual team. They know what's best for you. They know what path you're supposed to be on, even when you don't. And they will help you get on that path. And they will show you the fastest and easiest way to obtain what it is you need to obtain, to make that path perfect. And there are a lot of people right now who are being called to do something, and it might be completely out of the norm for you. It is, most of the things that are happening right now are not based on the past. The past, it was a doctor, a lawyer, a fireman, a nurse, whatever. There's a lot of things that are coming out now where they want you to take paths that are not necessarily the beaten path, that are not necessarily the normal path. And they may not look like a path at all to you, but they are the beginnings of a path. And they do not really ever lay out the entire story for you. There is mystery to it. There is timing involved. There is surprise, and there are gifts, and there is joy. There are all these things that can happen along this path. And it kind of depends on how well you function in this path. How open are you? How much are you willing to trust God and the divine? Do you have faith in the process? Do you have faith in a spiritual power? And if you do, and you can open your heart and you can open your mind and you can listen and learn, they will help you along this path. And like I said, at first, it may not even seem like it's a path. It may seem like a stepping stone that goes nowhere. A stepping stone in front of a block wall. And then all of a sudden, you take that first step, you're standing on the stepping stone, and the block wall opens up, and there is another part behind it. And then you follow that part. It's a lot kind of like a video game. Only it's a real life video game. Okay? It is actually happening in the 3D. And which makes it 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better. Video games they're just video games. But we all have a purpose. We all came to this life to fulfill that purpose. And it is up to us to figure out what that purpose is and to start taking that path. And when you start taking that path and you allow them to guide you along that path, things just open up. Things get so much easier and so much more rewarding and so much more exciting. Life gets more exciting. You wake up the next day and you're excited to find out what this part is. What's this next step that they're going to ask me to take? And you wait for that next step. You wait for it. Like, you'll get excited. You'll be like, come on, tell me what the next step is. And it's more fun for them too. So if you are on a spiritual path, or you are on regardless of whether you're on a spiritual path or not, doesn't matter. If you're not on a spiritual path, get on one. Seriously, get on a spiritual path. And I don't mean go to church every Sunday and quote phrases from the Bible and judge people while you're doing it. I am talking about a relationship with God, a relationship with your guides, a relationship with the spiritual realm. And you don't need a Bible or a church or scripture or any of that to have that relationship. You don't need to be psychic. You don't need any religion to have a relationship with God. And you don't need a religion to have a relationship with your guides. You just need to talk to them. And you need to listen. And if you can do that, and I'm talking about just talk to them. Talk to them like you're talking to your best friend. Talk to them like you're talking to your most trusted confidant. Maybe you don't even have a trusted confidant. I never did until I started talking to the divine. Now, I won't talk to anybody but them because it's pointless. It is absolutely pointless. People have agendas. They have demons. They have all kinds of stuff. The angelic realm does not have stuff. And they're going to talk to you. But you have to believe that they will talk to you. And you have to believe that you are worthy of them talking to you. And you have to understand that it does not mean that you have to be in this steeple building in order for that to happen. That is not the case. You can talk to them anytime you choose, and they will talk back to you, and they will guide you, and they will help you. So if you keep seeing signs about some life purpose that you have, or you are stuck and you have absolutely no direction, you have no idea what direction you want to go in or what direction would be best for you, start talking to your people. Not your people in the world, not your people you live with, not your parents or your father, because they don't know any better. They may know you, but they don't know what your purpose is. Your spirit knows what your purpose is. And spirit wants you to be on your purpose path. They want you to be happy. They want you to be prosperous. And they want you to be serving humanity, which is the point of coming here. So if you don't know, Start talking and start looking for signs. When you pick up the newspaper, what's the article that's like right in front of you? It may be a sign from your guides. Maybe you pick up, a paper in the morning and there's some article about massage therapy or something. And then you go to a massage or you get a massage from somebody, or, there's like synchronicities. You want to watch for synchronicities. If there's, 2 or 3 things that come up, boom, 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 and all in a row, that is a message for you. That is your guides talking to you. They're trying to get your attention to notice this thing, this path that you need to get on. And if you get on that path, life is so much better, so much easier. And they will help you. They will help you heal. They will help you find your purpose in life. They will help you learn to have fun and enjoy life again. But you have to talk to them. You have to say, I am ready. I am waiting for you to come and help me. I need you in my life. I want you to assist me. Whatever words you want to use, but you need to say it. You need to ask for help. Plead if you need to. Please, God, I need help. You can talk to God. They hear it too. And God will hear it. And God will send the right person. The right person. And I am not talking about a human person. I am saying God will send the right person, whether that is in spirit or in human form. He will send whoever you need to get you on your path and to live a good, righteous, virtuous, healthy life. You do not need to be a saint. We are all flawed, okay? We are all flawed. We come into this life flawed. We are flawed for a reason. Our flaws help us to learn. You do not have to be some saintly person to talk to God. And you don't have to have that to talk to your guides. Okay, even people with demons have guides that they can talk to if they choose to. So start speaking. Start asking for your angelic team to contact you, to make things clear, to clarify exactly what it is you need. And you may go through all different kinds of changes and questions, and you may be a lot of sorts, but it is part of the beauty in the path and the beauty of trusting the universe and having faith in a higher power. It is not perfect. It's perfect. It is perfect. From a spiritual perspective, it is perfect. From a human perspective, it might seem terrifying. It's not really. You work it out through logic. But it can, to some people, it can seem fairly terrifying. But I'm telling you, if you can put that fear aside, have trust in your guides, have trust in that higher power, and embrace it, you will love your life. And you will become a vital, thriving human being in the world. And this is happening. This is happening. The angelic realm and humans are coming together because we are in a spiritual war. We need each other. We need each other. And we need to work together. So you guys start talking to them. Love you.